Hello all. I just need to get this out there before I forget and before it's too late. Literally, it's 4 a.m. But I feel that these protests that have been going on about George Floyd have gone a little too far. I do not believe. Well, let's start out with what I do believe. I do believe that we have the right to protest. We didn't ever have the chance to. We wouldn't ever be able to fix what might be actually wrong. We have to have a chance at something. But at the same time, we also have to do it the right way. And I don't feel looting and stealing and hurting the police and throwing stuff at them and all of this is the right way to go about this. I mean, obviously. I mean, surely there's got to be something in your mind that tells you that this isn't right. Right? I mean, I don't believe this is right. I mean, you're destroying all sorts of buildings all over the country and fires, everything. You're destroying people's livelihoods. And that tells me you don't care about their lives. Look at what you're doing to the communities. And it's just not right. And so it's not okay. I been watching a lot of this on Fox News and I've seen it honestly up front. And I've seen people yelling, screaming, and hollering, and people being pepper sprayed and tear gas bombs and fires. Just pointless. It's it's not in point of George Floyd. It's an excuse. And using George Floyd is just a cover up, really, for what you're doing. So let's assume that's true for a moment. And it's a little strange wording, but just follow with me. If if it is an excuse, then what's the real reason? One has to ask themselves, why are they doing this? And it could be, I think it's probably a couple of different reasons. Not good ones at all. But of course, that's what's caused this. And if we figure out what those reasons are, we can unlock the key, or if we find those reasons, that will be the key to stopping this disaster. I think, first of all, that obviously the COVID has affected this at some way, at least. Maybe people have been balled up, but still, this is not the way to go about releasing all your stress, destroying other people's stuff. If you want to destroy stuff, go destroy your own. Get mad at your own stuff, get mad at your house for being trapped inside of it. Why not? But not other people's stuff. You don't have the rights over that. Only they do. And they certainly have not given you permission to destroy their stuff. Secondly, I think that part of this might be that people are literally biased unfairly. And I think this is proof of this is what's happening at the White House. I think people are against Trump and maybe law enforcement in general. I don't know. There's kind of separated Trump and law enforcement. But still, why are they attacking the White House? I mean, that's where the president lives. Are you attacking it because the president's there and you don't like him? Or are you going to try to say that it's other officials that are there? other people, other lawmakers, other, I don't know. Is that what you're going to say? I don't think that's right, you know, to uh, to do all of this at all. But if this is why, and I'm stressing to find the reasons on this, because if I just back up for a moment and pause, you there's been reporters that have going out on the streets asking, what's your point? What are you doing this for? Why are we all here? What's all this for? And they can't give you a straight answer. Why? Why can't they give you a straight answer? Because the one they're using, the one they say they do, when they do use it, is George Floyd. But that's just an excuse. He wouldn't want this. And this is not the proper way to honor his death. Protest is one thing. Protest the death of him dying from this police. Men, I guess. But this is not the way to go about it. So you've been on like a 5-day protest / riot, and you think this is okay? It isn't okay. This isn't okay one bit. So I really want to stress now to find the reasons of why this is real quick. I think that one, it could be bias against Trump maybe. 2, unfair bias against police, law enforcement in general. You guys simply don't trust it. But why is that? Aren't we supposed to trust the police? I mean, sure, there's a couple of bad cops around here. That's just an example of it, just the video. I know that. You know that. But we can still trust the majority of it, right? We don't have to go destroying everyone just because one little thing was bad. Just because one little fruit of the whole tree is bad, you're going to throw the whole tree away? Come on. This isn't right. So, stop it, will you? These people's lives depend on their work, and if you're destroying it, then geez, what's left there for them? You're creating harm for everyone. I mean, they're going out there risking their lives just to stop you guys from being angry. I mean, really? Do we have to have police to police your guys' anger? That's all it? I mean, seriously. You guys are throwing... It might as well be. It really might as well. And I want to make sure I get the wording right here so no one can get back at me. But you guys might as well be throwing like a big temper tantrum that's very dangerous and that the police are having to come and stop you. Okay, you can cry foul, but you don't need to act like this. You don't need to do that. This is nuts. You don't need to be going nuts and throwing people at the police and hurting them and injuring them and have just, this is ridiculous. It's pointless. It is not necessary. We can protest. We can do stuff. We can get people's attention. We don't have to have violence to do this. This isn't right. This is not right at all. I keep on going over each point and I keep on getting away from that, so let me get back to that. Is that I think obviously I can't really argue very much about bias against Trump because it just gets into so many details. But we can definitely talk on bias about police. They're supposed to be here to help us. They're just following orders for one thing. They are majority good. Have you listened to any of the facts, any of the truth? Are you going to listen at all? The chances of a white guy killing a black guy are less than I think than what it was the other way around, I think. Or just I don't remember the facts. I'm sorry, I don't have them with me. But they are true. There's less. And I heard it myself. You go check for yourself. I don't have it with me. You go check. So this just simply isn't right. We're supposed to be able to trust the police, but you guys are making everything so hard right now. We don't need this. We really don't. Okay, we don't need this. And personally, I think that you guys don't trust the police because it goes right back up to religion. Well, not even that spiritually. Let's be honest about America. Uh, You guys, if you guys out there are not even close to knowing what's even right, like morally or anything, okay? I mean, like, if we just did like a survey of the country, the percentages, I am sure that it would be a lot less, far worse beyond our expectations, right? I don't even need to begin. But the point is, you guys don't have a good background. You guys, uh, you were talking about all this. The way you guys are brought up and taught, and the thinking is not right. And you think, okay, for instance, you think you can do whatever you want. Evidence of that is that you're tearing up all these buildings. So you think you can do whatever you want. That's not right thinking. Whatever happened to rights? I mean, come on. Use your head. So, you just don't really care. Uh, but it does all go back to spiritual. Because if you maybe just been like in a Christian environment, I don't even know where to begin, honestly, but you wouldn't be thinking that you could just go tear up other people's things. It's certainly not that easy. I mean, come on. I mean, I even make mistakes. Sure, I do things with my family that I shouldn't do, and I make that mistakes. But you know what? I wouldn't ever go out and just start doing that. It's something that can literally get me arrested. The only thing is, they're not arresting you because you're making it so hard to get anything done. It's so dangerous. Jeez. So just quit it, will you? Please, please, please change your thinking. Well, I gotta go. If you want to talk with me, you can on Twitter or anywhere else you can reach me. I try to be careful and careful with what I say, but I may have made mistakes. Obviously, this is just right off my head, so uh, be nice out there. Don't hit me hard unless you got a really good reason. You know, don't do all that technical. Say, oh, uh, you said, uh, you said, you said spiritual, or I don't know. You just know what I mean. Just don't do it, will you? So, please, someone, just don't. Please, these protests are going way out of hand. It's not right. Okay? Please. I mean, this has gone too far. These protests. Okay, we have the right to protest legally. Yes, we do. But we don't have the right to destroy other people's property. We don't. Well, I better go. See you later. Also, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube and Twitch. Uh, at Ramesty Games for Twitter, and then Ramesty for Twitch, YouTube. I don't remember, but my opinions are mostly my own, I guess. I don't know, whatever they say. I just want to make sure I get all the details right. Want to know today's May the 31st. It's 4 a.m., 4:20, and please, just please don't be mess. Just please, please. It's not right. This is not right. Just go home. We'll get this fixed. We already got stuff. They're gonna press charges against those other three guys, most likely. I mean, do you not believe that they're going to? Do you really believe that? Aren't you going to even give it a chance and let it find out what happens? I mean, it's not like it's not like it's going to run away from you, you know. Not like it's going to just disappear the chance to get it fixed. So, I don't know, just please. Anyway, I know someone was watching and then they left, so anyway. Let's see here. I want to see this might delay real quick. Before I go. Double time. Double time, double time, double time. Okay, how far back behind am I? Okay, ready, set, go. Let's see here. I want to see this might delay real quick. Before I go. Double time. Double time, double time, double time. Okay, how far back behind am I? Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, it's like a 30-second delay. Okay, never mind about that. That's gonna take forever. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna log in. Alright. That view should be me. If there's anyone out there, just comment. Uh, anyway. So that's it. Bye. I really feel like I got more to say though. That's all I can think of. I guess it really is. It's just this is not right. It really isn't. It's not right. These protests are not right. You're going way too far. Please, someone, do something about this. Ugh. Oh well. Oh, bye. Bye.